Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, we have the Heat versus the Celtics series preview. We're going to be previewing the series, and we're going to be doing our Game 1 preview as well, because Game 1 is tonight. So, Celtics and Heat. The Celtics are the 2 seed. The Heat are the 8 seed. I am a Celtics fan. I mean, you guys know that by now. But anyways, this is a rematch from last year. Celtics won in 7 games on a one-on-one shot, and I'm not going to talk about it because I don't think it was a bad move by Jimmy Butler. I mean, the man, he's been playing really, really well, and it was one shot he missed, Maybe it wasn't the greatest decision, but I think it was the right place, right time to take it, because imagine, he made that. I'm pretty sure if Jimmy Butler made that, the Heat would have beat the Celtics last year, and not sure they would have beat the Warriors, but just saying they probably would have beat the Celtics last year if that shot went in, but it wasn't a bad shot. So, I mean, Jimmy Butler's been amazing all playoffs. He's averaging 31.1. Tatum's averaging 28.2 with the 51-point game. Last game, this is going to be an awesome series. Last night's game, Lakers-Nuggets, oh my. That was one of the best basketball games I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. I mean, the offense was awesome. Yes, the defense was pretty bad in that game. Jokic was unbelievable. He had 31 points with 20 rebounds and 12 assists. That guy is unreal. LeBron was really good. AD was really good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope hit a ton of shots. It felt like at one point he was just hitting everything. Jamal Murray had some really tough shots that went in. So that was a super fun game. But getting to this game, you have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, the dynamic duo of the Celtics, versus Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, the dynamic duo for the Heat. But I just thought of something. Is Tyler Hero ready to play? Because he's been hurt with a broken hand. I think that's what it is. It's either something with his hand. I think it's a broken hand. Is he going to be back probably not this game, but is he going to be back this series? I mean, it's crazy to think how good the Heat have been. They're doing all this without, I know Tyler Hero is obviously probably not as good as Bam Adebayo, definitely not as good as Jimmy Butler. But Tyler Hero is a really good player too, and they're doing all this without him. But this is going to be, like I said, it's Jimmy Butler is determined. He's been playing amazing. He's shooting 52.7% from the field, so he's been really good all playoffs long. This is going to be a really tough series for the Celtics. I personally think we can win it in 7 games. That's my prediction. But I'm a Celtics fan, so it might be a little biased. Of course, the Heat can win. I'm not ruling that out. They have all they need to win. Kyle Lowry is coming off the bench. I heard he's been really good off the bench. And I have seen a lot of the Heat game. They play very well. And they're playing the underdog role. They're the 8 seed. Everyone's doubting them into every round. And I can't lie, even this round, I feel like a lot of people are doubting them. And yes, the Celtics are probably the better team on paper, just by a little bit. But don't sleep on the Heat. They're good. So this is going to be a very competitive game. I mean, they have some good bench players. I think that's where the Celtics might have the better bench. I don't know. The Heat have a solid little bench. I was watching the Heat and Knicks series. Caleb Martin seemed pretty good off the bench. Brogdon has been amazing off the bench. But I do wonder what starting 5 Joe Mazzulla will go with tonight. Will he go with Horford and Robert Williams, the 2 centers, or will he switch and put Derek White back in there? I'm not sure. Personally, I would do Robert Williams and Al Horford because that seemed to work. He put him in the last 2 games, and look what they won the last 2. And that's nothing against Derek White because he's been amazing all playoffs long. And he's been great off the bench too. He's unbelievable from 3. Same with Brogdon's been very good from 3, and Jaylen Brown. Grant Williams, hopefully he gets some more minutes tonight. He played a lot against Embiid. Maybe they'll match him up against Adebayo. Probably not. But, Grant Williams might get some minutes. And then Hauser might get some minutes as well. You never know. Off the bench. He's not great defensively, but he can hit a 3 or 2 if you need it. But this is going to be a fun series. Celtics Heat. I'm starting Celtics in 8 or in 7, not in 8 games. What am I saying? The Heat are one of the worst offenses in the league in the regular season, but it doesn't really mean much because you know they're a pretty good defensive team. At least I think so. I don't know. They're last in block. They're 30th in block shots, but that's. I still think. I'm looking forward to the Adebayo matchup with if he's going to be guarded by Robert Williams or Al Horford, and please, guys, give credit to Al Horford. He was terrific guarding Embiid. Robert Williams was great defensively, obviously as usual, but Al Horford was terrific. Couple blocks on Embiid, and he made it really tough for him to make any shots in Game 7. And I think that's part of the reason the Celtics won last game. But anyways, what you want to do, I'm going to give you guys my keys to the game. One of them is the usual. I tell you guys this every video, is keep the turnovers low. It's been much better with the turnovers. They've had some turnovers still, but they haven't been sloppy turnovers. A few games against Philly, they had some just careless turnovers that could be fixed. They still have turned the ball over, but everybody does. It's not like sloppy turnovers. And Tatum's averaging, a double-double with 5.2 assists. That's very good. So this is going to be a fun series. Game 1 in Boston, Game 2 in Boston, Game 3 and 4 in Miami, Game 5 in Boston, Game 6 in Miami, and Game 7 in Boston. Those are last 3 or if necessary. This is not going to be a sweep. If anyone's saying that, they're crazy. This should go at least 6 games. It should be a 7-game series probably. And the other series probably will be good. Also, reacting to the draft lottery real quick. Congrats to the Spurs fans. Victor Wembanyama is going to be on the Spurs. They do have a decent young core, so I'll see how they build around Wembanyama. I really wanted let's see, the Hornets got the 2nd pick. Man, I feel bad for the Pistons. They got the 5th pick. Their record wasn't great in the regular season. I think they had tied for one of the worst records in the league, and got to feel bad though for Pistons fans because, they got 5th in the draft lottery. That's bad. Portland got 3rd. Portland's record wasn't great, but I feel like they're a little lucky for getting 3rd. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Go Celtics. Obviously, good luck to the Heat. If there's any Heat fans in the comments, no hate at all. You guys are a great team. This is going to be an awesome series. And I hope you guys enjoy the games, and go Celtics.